I want to show you this because this is the reality of today. When people buy an ultra pack, for example, they buy Qatar or they buy Singapore, and I can only advise you to do so because they are very interesting to get. They buy an ultra pack, they pay €1,000. From the €1,000, €500 stays in the view, and it's not commissionable. €500 stays in the view, and that is the €500 that we need to build the view. We need to build the experiences, we need to build the back offices, we need to rent offices, we have to pay employees, we have to buy cameras, we have to do all this work. Now, you can do your calculation on your own, but you know what? To send a couple of people to another country, we need the permits, we need the hotels, the traveling, the whole thing. You can imagine that costs a lot of money. And when we want that this opportunity works, we need to invest all that money into the opportunity. €500 goes to Success Factory. And that is the part that is commissionable. That is the part where you are going to make commission over. That is the part where you must pay your actual day-to-day bills from. So you get that broken down. So let me continue with showing the breakdown of the €500 that goes to Success Factory. 70% is directly paid out back into the network marketing. So it goes into the structure. When Scola have something in her team, she gets part, or it depends how your leg situation is, but the potential is that Scola can make money with it, that the people in between can make money with it, that Giovanni can make money with it, that Kayan makes money with it, that Daniel can make money with it, that Julian can make money with it, that we can make money with it, based if it's the weak or the strong leg. So, but 70% of that €500 goes back into your pockets, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know who it gets. Yeah, we know it sale by sale. But that means that from the €500, only 30% stays in Success Factory. And that is, of course, to maintain the offices, to pay the employees, to do research and development. We have a big legal department. We have the COCs, and we organize for the leaders retreat so that they can rise to the occasion. They can grow as an individual and as a leader. We do big investments at the Success Factory because we need computers and other things and better back office. And you see that every time we come with something to improve the quality of our network function, and we organize events and we pay the rewards. The rewards are not out of the 70%, but they come actually as an extra out of that 30%. Now, that is the standard things like tickets. That is the view glasses. Now you are going to get view glasses. That is the laptop. That can be a telephone. That can be a vacation. We will soon come with the solution for the cruise that most people could not get because of the corona, the COVID-19, or the location where they are living. We pay the watches out of it. We pay all the cars, the Mercedes, the Ferraris. We pay the real estate, the apartments, the houses, and eventually we pay the yachts. Yes, all of that comes out of that 30%. Now, the question is now, what do you get for your 125 or your 250 or your 500 or your 1000? That's what you pay. So what do you get? You buy a package, a basic, a standard, a super, or an ultra. Let's take the ultra. You buy an ultra package. The moment you buy it, it runs into the network marketing. So that moment, is coming, 1,000, you bought it, you didn't allocate it yet, but the moment you buy it, it runs. So 500 goes to the view, 500 goes in the network. That part is immediately done the moment you buy it. Now, even when you didn't allocate it, now you have the option. You have that ultra pack and you can choose which region. With the 1,000, you can choose all the regions. You can put it in the 1,000 category and get 1 unit of the country, that the region that you choose. You can put it in the 500 category and then you automatically get 2 units in that region. When you put it in the 250 category, you get 4 units in that, and when you put it in the 120, you get even 8. So it depends where you put it. You get 1, 2, 4, or 8. You can choose it yourself. As well, when there are offers, when you choose a region that has an offer, like now we have a couple of countries in the offer, that means you don't get a lower price or you get double the regions, but you get, for example, in this case, you get double the universal units. So for the 1,000, you get nothing in the universal pool, but when we have the offer with you get units, you would get with an ultra 21 units in it. But now we have the double. That means when you buy Qatar or Singapore or Germany or one of the other countries, the UK or Japan, Switzerland is sold out, you don't get 21, but you get 42 units in the universal pool. And the universal pool holds 1% of the total volume of the view. Whatever comes out of the view, 1% goes to the universal pool, and based on how many people have units per unit, maximum, we said maximum it can go up to 5 million units. So when that comes in 1 million shared by 5 million people, you make 20 cents. That's it. When there comes 10 million shared by 5, you make 2 euros. So you can do your calculation. When there comes 1 billion, then it becomes serious money. And hopefully one day there comes not 1 billion, but look at the turnover of Amazon. I don't know what is the turnover, 250 billion or something. Can you imagine when we have that turnover and you have a couple of units in the let's do that, 250 billion. Divide, can you imagine that you have this from Amazon? You are in a pool that 1% of that turnover is shared amongst the shareholders. That means that 1% is 2.5 billion. 2.5 billion shared by, let's say, 1,000 people or 1 million people or whatever. But that's a very good extra that you get. That has nothing to do with where you allocated it, but because of the offer. So you can allocate it, and based where you get it, you get extras in other pools. As well, the money that you paid for, that money stays there, and you get the possibility to use that amount of money as usability credits. So that means that you are able, when we have experiences where you have to pay for, to pay with your usability credits. Can you imagine that beside of the potential that you have, you actually bought a line of credit? So the money that you paid is as well a credit line for potential new or potential experiences. So now we have the experiences for free. But when we launch it, the experiences will not for free anymore. People have to pay for it. And either you pay with euros, dollars, yens, pounds, bitcoins, whatever we allow you to pay with, but we will give you the possibility to pay with your credits as well. So that could be a very good thing for you. That is what we can guarantee you that you have. Now, we go to the next. We have different pools. We have the regional pool, we have the founder circle, we have the global pool, we have the universal pool, we have the infinity pool, we have the leaders pool. Plus we have some pools for employees. So I hope you understand that. So we have that as well. And in that, the regional pool pays out over your region. The founder circle pays out over whatever happens in the universe. So for now it's planet Earth, but you can imagine that maybe in the future we build the moon or Mars or Neptune, or we build Disney planet, or you think about, we can do everything. I wanted to make a joke, but I have to be always careful with my jokes because I'm Dutch and I can make jokes about everything, but that is not always appreciated. So fortunately, I just stopped before I would make the joke, but some people can imagine what the joke could be. But whatever founder circle you have, can you get in the founder circle anymore? No, it's a closed circle. It was only in the beginning. Then the people that have global pool units, they get paid out over whatever. Global means planet Earth. You get paid out whatever happens in planet Earth. Universal pool is a beautiful one. Whatever happens in the entire universe, they are like the founders circle. The universal pool gets paid out over the entire universe. So when you have a universal pool unit, you get paid out whatever we do in Mars or Venus or the moon. But the people in the global pool don't get paid out over that. But fortunately, everybody that has a global pool units, those units moved as well into the universal pool. So, wow, how beautiful can that be? Then we have the infinity pool. The infinity pool is based on, is 1%, and based on 40% of that 1% goes into the category of the, and there I bring them back, of the ultras. 30% goes in the super category, 20% goes into the standard, and 10% goes into the basic. So that's totally 100% of 1%. And we have the leaders pool. For the leaders pool, you can get in based on your rank. So when you become a diamond, we give you a position there. When you become the next year, you do again the diamond volume, we give you extra. When you become a blue diamond, we give you more. The higher you are, but you need to be a diamond to become part of that. So being diamond means as well, when you started this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and you didn't have the money, or you were never able to buy units, then you will make money with the network marketing concept, but you will never make money with the turnover of the view. But when you become a diamond, you can work yourself in, because 1% of the total view turnover in the universe will be shared amongst the leaders based on the amount of units that they have in there. This is what you find in the back office. You can see that, and you see immediately the explanation. And I hope that my explanation helped you a little bit. Here you can see the universal pool, or the regional pool, or the leadership pool, or the infinity pool. That are the 4 pools available right now. So it doesn't explain anymore the founder circle or the global pool, because they are closed, means there cannot more people in. That will happen as well with the universal pool, and it will happen per region as well with the regional pool. And the infinity pool, there will come a moment that we close that as well. When we launch it, possibly that is happening in February 2023. We have the beta launch, and then we will possibly close the infinity pool as well. Now, besides that, we have the verticals. The verticals are the things where you can make the money with, potentially. We don't know exactly, but this are the 7 categories that we select so far. So travel and tourism, you make money with ticket sales and subscription. Virtual reality, we have to see how we do that, but we have that in it, and you will be able to make commission based on that. Shopping opportunities, sales commissions, when people buy things, and we get part of the commission, it will be shared with the people that have that region where it happens. Gaming and betting, depending on the region, the people that have the units will benefit. Sports and entertainment, you will see when I talk about Singapore and Qatar, I have the Formula One in. Yeah, when millions of people are logging in to see it really live, then means that when it's in Qatar, the people that have the units of Qatar, they will make money with it. I can imagine in the future 100 million people watching it, and then based on the ticket that they buy, but you only profit when you have Qatar, or you profit from it when you are in one of the pools, because then you partly share in it. As well, we have business services, and don't underestimate it. That's maybe more difficult to calculate, but whatever business services we offer to the world via the view, when it's in your region, you will make money. So now you see that we have the units and the credits for the experiences. You can use them in one of those verticals. We can organize events and concerts. You can buying and selling regions on the marketplace. And we have the pools, circles, and verticals. As well, we have the advertising. You see different things where it is possible to make money with. So let's pick out some of them. Potential regional rewards. We will do ticket selling. So let's presume you have, and let me give you an example. I give you an example of France. One of the cities in France, the head capital is Paris. In Paris is the Eiffel Tower. So we can let you to visit the Eiffel Tower for free. Walk a little bit around. You can see it, but you cannot go underneath and you cannot close by. Now, when you want to walk into the Eiffel Tower, into the zone, to walk under and look up and see all the things and be part of the Eiffel Tower, we can, let's say we do a ticket sales for €1 or €2. But maybe you want to go up, you want to go in the elevator or walk the stairs, and you want to go to the first or the second, etage. Hey, then we will, let's say that the basic ticket is €1 or €2, and the advanced ticket is, in this case, let's say €5. For €5, you can go to the first or the second floor. So you will have all the experiences. As well, maybe you want to go to the third floor and the highest one and have there the experiences. Yeah, that's a VIP ticket. Now, I don't know out of my head at this moment, but that ticket for the Eiffel Tower costs a little bit way more. I think it starts with €28 instead of 5. And to go to the highest floor, you pay even way more. And as well, you have to stand in line for at least 2-3 hours, but sometimes even 4 or 5. You have to book the tickets up front and still you stand in line. So maybe the VIP ticket costs €10, but all that money is turnover. And all that money, 5% of all that money is shared amongst the regional holders that have France, because Paris, the Eiffel Tower is part of Paris, Paris is part of France. Means that maybe we have to share something. I have to say that maybe we have to share something with the Eiffel Tower. Then we cannot, that goes to the Eiffel Tower. But whatever the view receives of money will be 5% will go into the regional, to the people that have the regional units. Now, let's say that people want, like Peter Pan, a ticket where they can fly. They can go around the Eiffel Tower, dive into it, go around, go to the top. Maybe you think it's not possible, but when a drone can do it, we can film it that way. So we will create a magic situation where it's where the impossible becomes reality. Let me see. How do I do that? I think I have to go here. So everybody is muted, so we don't have the background thing. I'm the only one speaking now. Welcome to the people that already logged in for Singapore or Qatar. Welcome. We are still doing a little bit explanation. When you logged in for that, then you get the end of the view explanation as well. I think that's only beautiful. Then you understand the power of it. So the flying access ticket is of course cost a little bit more, but again, 5% of the revenue of the turnover goes to the people that hold the units. People can buy, they want to come back. Maybe they want to go back every week. They can pay a weekly subscription. They can pay a monthly or yearly subscription. And in the future, you will be able to travel back in time, because you can imagine when we film it every year and we record everything, that there comes a moment that you can travel back to 2023, even when the time is already 2075. How beautiful can that be? As well, we have some recording possibilities that are actually unlimited. Now, this is from a ticket perspective. Here, we have another perspective that I want to share with you. So, this is the potential regional rewards. When you look at concerts can be held in your. Let's give you an example. We have Qatar, and there comes a concert that an artist, Rihanna, or maybe even the Rolling Stones, or Celine Dion wants to do in Qatar, and we are able to sell those tickets in the virtual reality called The View, and that concert is there in Qatar. That means that we sell tickets, and 5% of the ticket sales that The View gets goes to the people that have the unit called Qatar. So can be classical concert, can be art concert, can be as well religious. There's a big business in religious concerts. So there are events on local level, politic rallies, religion. I don't want to be not right, but church services or mosque services or temple services can be filmed as well, and people can log in and be part of it, can be virtually front row. But that means that when it's held over there and you visit that mosque or that church or that temple, that is a religious event, and when the people have to buy tickets, you share in that. Music events, competitions like in sports like football, tennis, cricket, rugby, you name it, can be everything, basketball, and as well, and there it comes, can be global events like, and that is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen, to understand, because it can be a global event like Olympic Games, like we just had in Beijing, can be a World Cup competition like Qatar is coming. It's the football. So can you imagine that we are able to, I don't say that we are, but of course we will see into it. It comes a little bit in a short notice for us to already be there, but we see what we can do, that you could be part of the World Cup and look at it and buy tickets for that. Could be continental cups like the Africa Cup that was just held in Cameroon, where Senegal become the African champion. Can be world, can be Cup America things, can be whatever you can think of in sports that is globally. When it's in your region, you share and you make money with it. Can be companies holding events, trainings, master events, mentoring events. Can be global events, rewarding events, launching. Can be even other network marketing companies that are organizing things. Then we have the ceremonies that take place in your region, the happenings, the weddings, the church services, the mosque, the temple, the political rallies. That can be services where people win, crownations. There is so much to think about that it could be. that it's unlimited. Celebrations, special days, think about celebration days, independence days, crowning days, but as well rewarding days, that the day of the woman, the day of the labor, the day of this, that is locally maybe done very strongly. Potential regional rewards. Think about virtual real estate. So it could be that you make money with because there's virtual land sold in your region. That's virtual real estate sold in your region. That people do a lease of virtual land. That people pay monthly rent of virtual houses, and you get shared in the revenues. Think about the monthly rent of virtual shops and souvenir stands. Think about the people that visit the Eiffel Tower for free, but they look at souvenir stands and people start to buy. But you know, the souvenir stand on itself is virtual reality. Maybe we rent it out to people, maybe we sell it to them. So, but in whatever we do, 5% will end up into the pot of the virtual owners, the viewings of that region. Think about, you know, when I went to every football match that I visit, I buy a shawl from the Netherlands. I have one from the Netherlands, Denmark, and I pay €17 for the shawl. Now, let's say that at the same time we make an event in the view from it, then it falls under, let's say, the Ajax or the Feyenoord stadium. So it's either Rotterdam or Amsterdam, but that doesn't matter. It is the Netherlands. When you have units of the Netherlands and there's a game, and I buy a show, before that I can buy it virtually, can be that when I buy it virtually, that they send it to my house, but as well can be that I am now, my avatar has the shawl, and when he goes into the stadium can hold that shawl as well. Maybe the real shawl will cost me €17 plus the shipping. The virtual one maybe cost me only €2, but I have it in the hand. I can be in the stadium holding it up, and you know what? Whoever is in that stadium as well can see me holding it up. So how beautiful is that? And I can put that shawl coming back in my virtual house and put it at the wall of my virtual house. My house here has paintings, but my virtual house will have an inventory and furniture and shawls from football matches as well. So the moment the sales is done, you will get part, but you know, before you already make money, because maybe we sold that souvenir shop as a virtual souvenir shop to a new owner, or we rent it out per game. And every time that there comes money, you guys are making money. So having that region, some people say, yeah, you are actually, by having a part of that region, you are virtually in real estate. So how beautiful is that? You see all those messages about NFTs and about virtual, you know, but you guys are ahead of the game. You didn't realize it, but being a viewer makes you partly co-owner of a country. So when we talk about Bali, who owns Bali? The Indonesian government, or in the view, it's owned by the ones that have it, by 1,550 people that have a unit. And when you have 8, Bobby, you are a little bit a bigger owner of Bali. When you have 10 or you have 16, when you have 16, you have 1%. You are partly your 1% owner of Bali. Can you imagine? This creates a whole new world, a whole new way of thinking. Whatever is happening on development, construction, infrastructure, when there's turnover, you will partly make money. Now, shopping. Think about shopping malls, supermarkets in your region, luxury brands sold over there, souvenir sales, even traditional online ordering. You know what we do now? Amazon, call that. We will have that in the view too. We will have the MLM products. Can be that other MLM companies take shops or online ordering for their products in the view. The view is open for everybody. But the moment it takes place in your region, you are making money with that. Now, whatever happens on payment solutions, there's always a percentages that goes in the view, and you will share in that too. Think about education, schools, universities. Think about language courses, dialects that are typically there. You know, the people in Singapore, they speak English, but they have a specific dialect. And when you want to learn that dialect, maybe we do courses for that region. We have the customs, the regional customs and architecture education. We have the graduate celebration. Think about universities. Can you imagine that you have Connecticut and there is on Harvard University a celebration and people buy tickets for those celebrations? Yeah, then when you have Connecticut, then you make money with that. You share in that, ladies and gentlemen. Good. Potential regional gaming rewards. I don't want to talk too much about this because that's not really my part yet. I will come back on it in the future, but whatever we do, I can imagine when we have online games and it takes place in your city and people pay €1 or €2 for that, that is being shared amongst the viewings of that region. Advertising. That is the model of YouTube. That's the model of Facebook. That's the model of Twitter. That's the model of Instagram. That is the model of TikTok. Advertising. They make money with that. They do everything for free. But of course, nothing comes for free. They make money with the advertising. And when you want to turn it off, you have to pay a lot of money. So we will have that too. For whatever is free in your region, you will make money with that. Whatever they pay for it, you will share in that. When they do it globally, but it's globally in your region, you will share in the pools and the circles. When it's locally, you will share locally from it. When it goes in the universe, here you see a breakdown of where it all could go. So we have a specific thing of doing it, and the verticals are as well designated regions for all pools and all circles. So these are products that we have. Not everything is where you can make money with, but when you are able to make money and when it happens in your region and there is something where the view is involved and there's commission over that, it will be shared with the unit holders. So here you see a little bit, I made one mistake. It must be the opposite. We just had the alpha launch. And 2023, we have the beta one, and we have way more experience. And over the year, I see that we have, honestly, I looked at different teams already over the world filming right now at all parts of the world, at all 7 continents that are actually at the moment filming and making new things. So over this year, you will see more and more, and it will grow. But in 2023, it's meant to be that for the first time, you are being able to have some potential income opportunity, to have some sales as well. Then you're able to make some commissions. Then between 23 and 26, that is 4 till 7 years from now, it's meant to be that you have a serious income potential with your units. So before that, you must understand that you must make the money with building a network marketing organization. Between 2023 and 2026, whatever you have for units, it will start to make serious money. Then between 2029 and 2032. That's 7 to 10 years from now. I don't want to call it serious anymore. It must be a rewarding income potential. Let's presume that, give you an example, that in 2023, when you have Bali, you will see the first possibilities of making money with it. People are able to do some experiences. Mute all. I repeat it instantly. Done. So, I get better in doing this. So, let's say in 2026, Bali must make you a serious income potential. When in between 2023, 2026, when you're able to make every year the 125 euro that you paid for, I think it's a marvelous deal. But after 2026 to 2029, it's meant to be that it becomes really serious, and maybe you make 125 euro on a monthly base between 2029 and 2032. Yeah, now we talk about serious money and possibly money that is extremely rewarding, where you can have a little bit more luxury life than 12 years from now, 2032, 2035. I really believe that you are looking at a highly rewarding income potential. So maybe we talk about 125 euro, what you originally paid for that region every single week. But means as well, when you bought Singapore or Qatar or any of the other ones of 1,000, that it will be 1,000 based on what you paid. But the potential is then that you are able to make 1,000 on a weekly basis. I don't know exactly, and that's where I use the disclaimer, but that's the expectations. And expectations, sometimes the future, many times, the future is faster than you think. When I look at the time, when we started, I was at 7 o'clock, and one of you guys from Iran was at 9:30. Now, I'm almost there. I'm almost living in your reality of 2.5 hours ago. So you see how it is. I don't know if I'm exactly right with this. Maybe it comes faster, maybe it takes more. But, as long as we go on, it's going to come. 2035, 2037. Yeah, it could be that you have Bali, and that Bali brings you every hour or every day 125 euros. Or when you have Qatar or Singapore, that it every hour or every day brings you 1,000. And that's where you win the big game. That's where, when you look at that, and I take that time zone, and I do this on purpose because that's what I want you to explain. Because don't overpromise so that we are only able to underdeliver. I've heard that some people in Asia, in the Middle East said, when you buy this next year, you get already. Hey, I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, no. This year, you must be lucky when you are able to make some money with your units. Possibly not. Next year it starts. But what are we talking about? When at the end of the year you made as much as money as you paid for, I would say, wow, we did great. That will happen between 1 and 4 years. Yeah, then after 4 to 7 years, it becomes serious. It becomes 7 to 10, very rewarding. Between 10 and 12 years, extremely highly rewarding. And in 12 to 15 years, yeah, you guys, you live in another world. But I have to be honest with you. When I look at a lot of young people, but even people of my age, people of my age, I cannot say, I said many years, yeah, I'm a young guy. Yeah, but I'm now 57. So, but put 57, put 12 years on top of it. 12 years on top of it. I'm 69. Hey, I look at many people of 69. They look like youngsters. They look like the most people. I live in one of the richest areas of the Netherlands. The most guys, the most girls that have Ferraris and Porsches and Lambos and Rolls Royces and Maybachs and the most beautiful cars, that are not people of 20, 30 or 40 years. That are people of 70, 75 years. Can you imagine that even when I would start today, this is my first experience, and I buy today some units, that before I am 70, I'm able to buy from my units or lease from my units or rent from my units that type of cars. Hey, I fit in with the rest, but can you imagine that you're a little bit younger than me? It's massive results. In the meantime, I understand that you need money too, but you must make that with the network marketing opportunity of Success Factory. Now, when sold out, when it's sold out, it's sold out. Then it's just a matter of waiting till the marketplace comes, or because when the marketplace comes, you can sell it for way more. Like we did this with each other. I think that is the most beautiful thing that we can do. It's very ethical to do. And you are building something. We are building a dream, ladies and gentlemen, a legacy that will echo in eternity. Actually, you are together with us back in 1994, where Mr. Jeff Bezos started his Amazon. Look at the pictures. You are back into the 80s, where Steve Jobs started his Apple ideas. You are back into the past, where Microsoft or Bill Gates has started, and look where they are now. Actually, that's where we are. But you don't need to wait another 20, 30, 40 years. You know what I would say? Give it 15 years. In 15 years from now, you will have tremendous revenues, tremendous results. We are building the world of tomorrow. And like somebody else said, the expectation of Bloomberg is billions and billions. It's trillions of turnover. Already in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to this one. In 2025, Forbes and Bloomberg, they have expectations that trillions of volume will go via virtual reality. So, we are building the world of tomorrow. It's your world in our universe. Actually, it's yours. It's yours, ladies and gentlemen. You have that universe in your hands. As a viewer, you just have to touch it. Always live in the future of your dreams. Enjoy big, duplicate big. And ladies and gentlemen, keep on track. Sell big. Because with selling big at this moment, duplicating big at this moment, you can make a fortune building your network marketing organization. So, and that is serious money, ladies and gentlemen. That is extremely serious money. You will not make every month the same. It will go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. But as long as it goes up more than it went down the month before, you see that progression. It's never only like this. It's never like this. It's always a heartbeat. But as long as that heartbeat goes up, you're in a good place, ladies and gentlemen. And the beauty is, in this case, you can create your own reality. And I started with saying, you cannot prevent what happens to you, but you can act and react the way it will work out for you. Now, to overcome catastrophes in the future, you can make today decisions by building your network marketing organization and getting as much as possible units of the view, because they are all online. Whatever happened to your location, your business is online, and it's a global business, ladies and gentlemen. So whatever they take away from you, they can never take this away from you. Whatever you built with us, it is always there waiting for you from whatever geological location you are. You can log in and there's your business. You will see in the future, you will get paid out on accounts, on cards, and you are able to spend that globally, ladies and gentlemen. So you are not bounded or blocked on the location what you are. When the water floods, make sure you get out on time. And when you are making enough money with building the network marketing organization, you will live free wherever you are. You are able to directly maintain your lifestyle. And when you have those units of the view in your back office, the moment there starts to come revenue, it pays you out and 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 it pays you out, and it goes to infinity, ladies and gentlemen. So get your piece of the cake, and actually this is it for what I talked about, the standard training. I will drink one little coffee and I immediately go, because we have already people locked in. Actually, we have already people locked in because they want to see something about, let's see how it goes. How does this work? I don't know. Yes, you see already here the first part, because look at here, we are going to talk about Qatar and we are going to talk about Singapore, ladies and gentlemen. So give me 1 minute. I like to drink something, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to do this training again next week. I don't know if I do that on Wednesday. I will pick a day, but I look forward to do this training on a weekly basis. And I really hope and that we can start on time, because that is very important, because now we are a little bit delayed. That means that your appointments, can be in trouble with my training. I honestly, I had an appointment at 9 o'clock. And I have to call them now that I'm a little bit later, because, I think I can do both countries in 45 minutes. So when you have 45 minutes, then I must be finished with that. When you have only 25 minutes, then you will be part of Qatar. When you want to see Singapore as well, that cost me another 25 minutes, maybe less. Maybe I can do it in half an hour, but I do my best. But I want to see you what is the potential, because we had those two countries all the time in our back office, and I had the idea that nobody understands how less units there are and how great the potential of those countries is. So give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. And I will be back with you. I will unmute. So when you want to say something, feel free. I stopped the video, so, because maybe I have to scratch my nose or something.